Nice on Fox.
Hi, kids. Super Dave here. And today is the most exciting animated adventure yet. I get to play a Western sheriff. And then later on, I'll give you some special driving lessons live.
When lives are at stake and the danger too great, there is but one hero daring enough to rise to any challenge. He's incredible. He's spectacular. He's Super Dave Osborne. Daredevil for hire.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Boy, this is the great part of fame. You have an entire country western day. They honor you. You don't do anything. Just come into town, have a couple of dinners, shake a few hands, take a couple of pictures. They name a town after you. Isn't this fantastic? Booge, it's super. Everything ready?
Yes, they are all waiting for you.
And how do I make these horses go a little faster?
See that lever by your side?
Yes.
Push it down.
So fast! How are we gonna stop? Where are the brakes? Oh, there they are! Oh.
Got here pretty quick, huh, Super?
Yeah, perfect. I've got fake horse hair permanently embedded in my spine.
As mayor of Gallows Gulch, I'd like to present you, Super Dave, with this key to the city. This proclamation declaring Super Dave Day. 30% off at the golf shop. 2 free hours of bowling, a free slide down Waterfall Mountain, half price on the horseshoe rotation and mounting, and some real imitation Indian jewelry, a pregnant sow pig, and I hereby appoint you honorary sheriff for the day. Congratulations, bye.
Oh, this is all very nice, but where's the rest of the town?
At the same place I'm going to be in about 30 seconds. Out of here. You see, Super, I neglected to mention that at noon, the Bash Brothers, ever hear of them?
Oh, yeah. The Bash Brothers are those 3 guys who were put in prison for life for wiping out Mesquite Mesa.
Exactly. Well, they've been paroled, and we have reports that they're on the way back here to destroy the town.
Oh, boy. What a shame I can't stay. I'd love to meet those guys. Fuji, see if you can rebuild the super stagecoach.
Super, you can't leave. You're the only one who can stand up to the Bash Brothers.
Look, I'd love to stay, but from what I've heard about the Bash Brothers, there's nothing that can save your town. I've got a cake in the oven. I've got to go.
Please, Mr. Super Dave, this is my home. You've got to save it.
Am I mistaken, or is this the cutest little girl in the world?
No, Super, you're correct. As a matter of fact, that's her name. Cutest little girl in the world, Ski. But you can call her Sarah.
You see, Mr. Super, my mother hasn't been feeling well. My father's been working so hard in the mines despite his arthritis. And my grandma and grandpa put their entire lives into building this town. It's all we have.
A sad, sad story. I wish I had more time to cry. But like I said, I gotta go.
Oh, please, Super Dave. Please, please, please.
All right, sweetheart, just stop crying. What do you want me to do?
Just stand next to the Bash Brothers and tell them to hit the road.
All right, I'll tell them. But from what I hear about those guys, I may have to raise my voice. I know there's been a lot of talk and no action so far, kids, but I just had to let you know how bad the Bash Brothers really are. Boy, what a quaint old town. It's no wonder you don't want anyone to change anything.
Super, you're sitting too close to the tracks. You could get hurt.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'm about 6 feet from those old tracks.
But they don't use the old tracks anymore.
Uh-oh.
They use the new ones.
Oh, am I in pain? Kids, don't try this stunt at home unless you get your parents' permission.
We'll be right back. And once again, I'm up the creek without a paddle. Having fun fishing?
You bet.
Hey, guys, breakfast!
Let's go, Grandpa.
Attention, Bash Brothers! Welcome to Gallows Gulch. I'm Super Dave Osborne, and I'll be your honorary sheriff today. I hear you boys have a reputation for tearing up towns. Well, you can't get away with that while I'm on the job. Have I made myself clear? Dynamite pain! Not clear enough. Maybe I can win them over with some old-fashioned Western hospitality.
What do you say we wet our whistles? Bartender!
How can I help you, gentlemen?
Sarsaparillas for me and my brothers.
So, what brings you to Gallows Gulch?
Shut up and bring us food.
Sorry, we're plumb out.
Food!
Real homemade buttermilk pancakes, eggs Benedict with extra hollandaise sauce, New York steak, pork chops, crepe Suzette, a side of bacon, fresh squeezed orange juice, and 3 heaping bowls of super sugary cookie pops a la Super Dave. Magnifique! All right, we take checks, cash, credit cards, beads, and baseball cards. How would you like to pay? Can I keep the change? Thank you, gentlemen. Come again, won't you? Boy, this is going to be even tougher than I thought.
Mr. Super Dave, the Bash Brothers are totally destroying the town. You gotta stop them.
Sarah, tell me something. How mean is that bull?
That's Goliath. He's the meanest bull north of the Rio Grande.
The Bash Brothers will never know what hit them. Calling the Bash Brothers! Come on in, gentlemen. All clothes are free today. We're having a pre-demolition sale. Let's see, just one more thing. Why don't you try on these bright red hats? Then you can come on outside and we can see how you look in the daylight. Be with you in a minute. Wait till Goliath gets a look at these guys. Okay, Fuji, the Bash Brothers are about to come out. Count to 3, then open the gate and let the bull loose. Okay, boys, come on out.
1,
Huh?
2,
Take in the trousers.
lengthen the sleeve, fix the cuffs.
3. Enough is enough. These Bash Brothers have pushed me too far this time. Fuji, take Sarah somewhere safe.
What you gonna do, Super Dave?
It's time to use the old fake 12 deputy trick. Gentlemen, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to cease your destruction. Your little hammers and lassos are no match for my forces. This is my final warning. If you do not stop destroying this town, me and my 12 deputies will have to take control physically. Right, Deputy Bob? Right. You bet. Right. I'm with you, Super Dave. Okay. Sure thing. Right. Do I make myself clear?
What?
I said, me and my posse are ready for you. Right, man? Right. You bet. Right. I'm with you, Super Dave. Okay. Sure thing. Right. Do you give up?
We can't hear you!
Well, stop hammering for a minute. Shouldn't they stop hammering, guys? Yeah. Shut up. You bet. Right. I'm with you, Super Dave. Okay. Sure thing. Right. That's better. Now throw down your hammers. That's more like it.
What about our dynamite?
Throw that down, too. Next time, maybe throwing it at your own feet would have been better.
Better take a break. Yikes. Well, there goes my cab.
Battle Core! Come in, Cobra! I've got the first element for the ultimate weapon!
No, you've got a big problem.
G.I. Joe's freezing Cobra in their trap!
I'm about a minute away from losing my temper. Actually, I'm about a minute away from losing my life.
Super Dave, we gotta get you out of this, otherwise you won't be able to stop the Bash Brothers.
Sarah, what's so important about this town anyway?
Well, I guess it's because of the legend about the magic spring water that makes you young.
You mean a fountain of youth?
That's right. Drink this water and you never grow old.
That's the most unbelievable thing I've ever heard. What would your grandmother say if she knew you were telling stories like that?
I am my grandmother.
All right, that does it. That's it. Stop the action. Cut.
Cut! What is it, Super Dave?
Listen, Fritz. I agreed to do this Western movie because you promised me I would be a hero.
Yeah?
I can't afford to make my first film and come off looking like an idiot.
Right?
I thought this was a Western adventure, but it's gotten so strange. I'm talking to a little girl who says she's her own grandmother. I mean, it's crazy.
But I've got something to tell you that's even more crazier than that. There's no film in the camera. I'm not really a director.
You mean these 3 maniacs are just actors? What are you talking about?
We only did this to get you locked up, to make sure you cannot stop us from pillaging the Super Dave compound.
What? What do you want on my compound?
We understand there's oil under there.
Who told you about oil under the compound?
I did.
You did?
It was the only way they let me be in the movie.
Been nice working with you, Super Dave, even if it was only pretend. Don't be too angry with us. Business is slow. Every entertainer needs a side gig to get by these days.
Boy, you sure had me fooled. I thought you were the real Bash Brothers.
Nah. The real Bash Brothers are tearing up your compound. Ciao.
Hello. You're in on it too, sweetheart?
Sorry, Super. My grandmother needs the dough.
Fuji, the compound is in danger. We've got to get out of here quickly.
Don't worry, Super. I get you right out. Just put on harness. Now attach rope to harness.
How am I going to fit through that window? It's too small.
Almost perfect.
Fuji, the grease is not going to help. The window's just too small.
Don't worry, Super. Looks can fool you. Ready?
Ready?
Cross your arms. Hold the head down. Knees together. Take deep breath.
Just get me out of here.
you out.
Do me a favor. Build me a little brick room. I'm in a lot of pain and I need to yell. Thanks.
Why would I just make it? I believe it happens all the time when I hear them.
Fuji, look! They're turning the compound into an oil field.
Haven't you found the oil yet?
Well, I guess we finally have a reason to use your Magno-Servo atomic supersuit.
Good idea, Super Dave.
I'm ready for those Bash Brothers now. Fuji, call the police and tell them to expect a delivery.
All right.
All right, Bash Brothers. Your little game is over. Surrender now, or I will go right by you, out of control, and get tangled in these high-tension electrical power lines. That was just an example of what I can do. Now, I repeat, Bash Brothers, you must cease your destruction of the Super Dave compound, or I will have no choice but to stumble out of control and crash into this deep concrete water control channel.
Super, use your turbo-powered retro rockets.
You got it, Fuge. All right, now I'm gonna show them. Hey. All right, gentlemen. This is your absolutely last final warning. Give yourselves up, or I will swoop down and capture you. But first, I must dust off the moon! Yay! Whoa! Yo! Whoa! Yay! Yay! Oh, no! All right, I'm coming back!
We're wasting our time. There's no oil here. Let's go!
You're under arrest! Kids, don't try this one, even with your parents' permission. Fuji, there's one thing I don't understand. Why did you say there was oil here?
I didn't want them to know about the water.
What water?
The magic water that makes you younger.
You know, I can't believe you sometimes. I just wonder what your father would say if he could hear you saying something that dumb.
I am my father.
Cut! Hold it! That does it. I can't do this movie anymore.
Super, it's great. Well, we're almost finished.
It's not great. It's junk. I mean, this is a ridiculous story about magic water under the town. And then the little girl says she's her own grandmother. And then more magic water under the compound. And then Fuji says he's his own father. I mean, I've got a reputation to think about. I wouldn't let my old dog Fido see this movie.
Super, you are your old dog Fido.
Excuse me while I build a room.
Sometimes it's not worth getting up in the morning. I mean, you have to do everything yourself, and then things don't work out. What kind of a life is a person? You get a 4-foot hole and a 22-foot beam.
Hither lies yon commercial messages.
What's that sound? Sounds in the bat. Wow.
Sound swing bat is the hottest thing, and there's a home run sound.
Hi, kids. Super Dave here. What a great episode. I am my father. Anyway, what we're going to do right now is something very special. I'm going to show you my brand new computerized car. There's a computer in the car, a computer at the pit crew, and they know what's going on. They know what's wrong with the car. Watch this. All right, feels good. Back away, I got it. Thank you, guys. All right, now what I'll do here is, I know this track like the back of my hand because this is my special design track. And I could drive this blindfolded, actually. I'll come into this first curve here at about 90 miles an hour. And when I hit the straightaways, I'll do about 140. As you can see, I've got complete control of the car, which is very important. And we put this curve right in front of the stands. Normally they're packed. Oh, Wade, how you doing? How you doing? time because it's not a race. It's just a race against the clock. All right, I'm coming out of the turn, and now I'm going into the straightaway, and this is where I get to put the pedal to the metal. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. I have no oil. The computer's working. Is Fuji bring it or what? Oh, I have no gas. No oil, no gas. I'm going to pull into the pits. Oh, I have no tires either. No oil, no gas, no tires. And that's about it. Oh, no brakes. Brakes are important, kids.
Oh! I need some ice. I think my radio's starting to swell.
I am a criminal's worst nightmare. I am Batman. Join me in my fight for justice on Batman, the animated series, weekday afternoons on Fox.
And now a message from the Totally Kids Detective Agency.
You're next, Alex.
Situation critical. He's about to climb up. Full stop! Battle station!
We got your message. What's wrong?
We can't hold up under all this peer pressure.
Well, are you going up there, Alex? Or you'll win?
Call an emergency introspection.
Emergency introspection. 10, hunt!
What's going on?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Do you really want to climb all the way up there just to write your name?
Not really.
So don't do it.
You should always trust your instincts. If something feels like a bad idea, it probably is a bad idea.
You always have the right to say no to anything.
I do, don't I? I don't want to do this. I'm out of here. That's it, Alex. I knew you had a mind of your own.
If something's dangerous, or you know it's wrong, or you just don't feel right about doing something, and your friends pressure you to do it, don't do it. Always remember, you do have a mind of your own.
Hi, I'm Susan Riley of Fox 26.
And I'm